Hi everyone, hello, hello. Hi me, typing a bunch of garbage to test the stream layout. Hi mom. Hi Kim. Hi Outrun. Reluctant. Hello Josh. How is everyone today? I hope everyone's doing well. I am mostly set up correctly. I'm not super positive. This doesn't look like my microphone's hitting like it should. 1 second. My sound may be quieter than normal, at least it looks that way in OBS. I'm saying I'm quiet. Shut the fuck up, Josh. Check this earlier today. Yes, I was 30% quieter than normal. If you read the Discord, not hours ago did I tell Emma that it frequently fucks my shit. And I have to change my settings every time and make sure that it's correct. I don't know what happened while I was eating dinner, but it decided perfect time to reset your mic settings. So, fixed again. I don't know why that happens. It's fucking annoying. But my headset, I think, really likes to take over and be wrong about stuff. Josh, I'm sorry. Thank you for asking. You should never get harassed for pointing out audio mistakes and that kind of stuff. I am 100% reliant on your feedback for all of that. So good job, Josh. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate you pointing out that I was a little quiet, even if I had already said so out loud by the time I read your comment. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Josh. Are we good now? No more dumb crying? No one's told me how I am today. We cannot hear you say it out loud. You could. I was only 30% quieter. Not 0% loud. 30% quieter. I should just leave it at 70 and bump it in OBS so that I don't have to worry about that. No Sonic. What about Tails? What do you mean no Sonic? If some of you don't know why Rin thinks there's no Sonic, Rin's the only person I know who has email notifications on, or the push notifications on. There was a disclaimer, maybe. There could be Sonic. We don't know. We'll see how fast we get through all these games. You got Josh's back. Bad mistake. Anything for me. Well, thank you. I got a bunch of different ways to notify people. Whatever works for you. I also start at the same times. Be here every time. Be here every time. But also, you get to see the funny push notif exclusive jokes. So I'm always thinking, I always try to put something funny in there. I didn't think anyone read them. Well, we got somebody who does, so I can clickbait you specifically now. You have to lurk because you're at work. How important's work? You're like a rocket scientist? People gonna explode if you pay too much attention to the stream? It said there's no Sonic this stream. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe there is. Who knows? I don't plan on it, but it could be. Don't say you just work concessions. People gotta do that. That's a neat job. Is that like a, at a stadium or a, like, music venue or a movie theater? Or lots of cool places you could work at a concession. Movie theater. Yeah, that's cool. We went to the movie theater to see G-Cucks, and it was fun. I had a good time. And I am ever so slightly tempted to go to a theater to watch the Minecraft movie, but I don't think we're gonna. I think that's gonna be an at-home couch experience when it's out. But like, it'd be funny. I do want to see it really bad. I also do quite want to play Minecraft. I don't remember where it is. It got great reviews. I haven't seen them. I also went to the theater to watch it. My work didn't have it, so it was weird going somewhere else. Wow, a traitor. You're a traitor for your own store? Good. Unless you could have seen it for free if it was your own theater and you had to pay the rival, in which case that's a little stinky, but good. Oh yeah, G-Cucks is out today. For anyone who didn't go see it in the theater, episode 1's out, so all of you can know what that is. I don't actually know what's different. I know they cut up, like, some episodes for the movie. Maybe that first thing isn't part of G-Cucks proper. I'm not sure. Watch it when you get home. Yeah, I don't exactly know how it works. I don't know if I'm supposed to rewatch them now that they're like on Crunchyroll or whatever. I don't know. Maybe we will. I don't think it's like super critically pressing until it's new stuff to rewatch. No idea. It might be a good idea. I don't super remember what happened, but I kind of remember what happened. That's probably good enough. What else has been going on? I read a whole bunch of One Piece, but at this point it's too much to recap on camera, and I don't fucking Uzi, god damn it. Fuck. We were talking about Minecraft for a long time, and then you shut up right as I start talking about reading One Piece. You did that intentionally. It's too much to talk about on stream, but I post stuff in the Discord every now and then about where I am and what's going on, and Josh and Senna laughed at me the other day because of where I was. One Piece, that's long. I'm like halfway to caught up. Josh, how many chapters are there currently? It's like 1,200? Something like that, I think. You're the one who would know. Anyone else could Google, but all of you are going to fail me. Josh isn't going to type the answer. No one else can Google it. You just got to chapter 628 today. I'm at like 580-ish, I think. The aftermath of the last big thing. It seems like. So I'm not that far behind you. And also, I'm in like clear spoiler territories. I wouldn't want to talk about all the stuff I've read on stream, really. Because some of you will watch it one day. In 10 years, when Netflix adapts what I just read into live action, my mom will watch it. No spoilers. Also watched the Devil May Cry not movie. I watched the Devil May Cry show. I liked it a lot. I know that's a maybe controversial opinion and people seem split on it. I had a good time. It was stupid, but so's everything. And it's okay, I like stupid shit. I got teary misty-eyed when Kevin Conroy was there. I was not aware of that. That guy meant a whole lot to me, and Batman the Animated Series meant and means a whole lot to me, and that was a pleasant surprise. So it would have been hard to make me dislike it, and it didn't make me dislike it. I liked it. It was a good time. Some of that stuff was really good. Some of it was stupid, but like, that's the best stuff. The best stuff is very good and also very stupid. You all know that's what I like. What is it like an OVA 6 episodes? The Devil May Cry thing? It's 8 episode anime, I think. I think it's 8. 8 30-minute episodes. You know, for Netflix, so it wiggles a little bit. Some of them might be 22, some of them might be 35, just to do, but yeah. 4 hours is breezy. Yeah, we watched it over the course of the weekend. We didn't, like, marathon it. You could, though. And I think the pace we watched it was good. I want to play Devil May Cry now. I have installed some smattering of Devil May Cry games. I will probably subject you all to that on stream eventually, depending on what's going on. Bastard on Netflix, check it. Give me the 2-sentence pitch. 2 sentences. Sell me on this show, movie, anime, whatever it is. Tell me. Quickly. Everyone's waiting on you. Heavy metal evil wizard fights in medieval times. That's not 2 sentences. That's a bunch of words. But wizard fights in medieval times sounds normal. Unless it's medieval times like the restaurant. If it's wizards fighting in medieval themed night fighting restaurant medieval times, I'm in. 100% there. Wizards getting reverse isekai'd into the medieval times. They should do that. Officially licensed medieval times and everything. But it sounds like it's just regular knights and shit, right? And not, you know, minimum wage workers pretending to be knights or whatever. How much does a medieval times knight get paid? Is that a good gig? I imagine it's fucking hard. You're like an actor and shit. And live combat. You have to like do choreography and know how to like ride a horse and stuff. That can't be a minimum wage job, right? It's actually a pretty good gig, but they're usually all trained performance actors. Yeah, making the big bucks. They went on strike a couple years ago, so not that good. Yeah, I guess that's one way to judge it. Not the big bucks. Okay. Well, support for the medieval times actors. You all should go on strike again. I'm right there with you. I promise not to eat at the medieval times until you're paid the big bucks. It'd be so cool to do that. In grad school, I was a lab instructor for a computer science class. And one of my students was a Disney princess down at the Florida one, whichever one the Florida one is. I don't know if I can, I don't know. I still feel weird talking about the specifics of my students and shit. I've got some kind of confidentiality there. In perpetuity, maybe? I don't know. So, also, I don't super positively remember which princess she was. So I'd be kind of just profiling based on hair color and vibes and stuff. But that was neat. That seems like a fun job if you're into it. And I don't think you get the job without being into it. I would imagine. As far as I know, it's usually the same actors who do Ren Fair stuff. So much cooler to do medieval times than Ren Fairs. Hi, Irene. Hello, welcome. It's been a while. I'm happy you're here. We're talking about the medieval times. Google says the medieval times knight gets paid $28 to $51 an hour. That's a heck of a range. That's basically double. It would have been funny to know that they're like, oh yeah, they're all like amateur pro wrestlers. And that they just do the same thing. And the crowd is still all fixed and stuff, storylines and all that, but like now they have big swords. Alright, picture this. I'm opening a new restaurant. Pro wrestling versus medieval times. They're all performance actors. They got great physicality. They got, nice stuff. And then you could have like swords versus big buff strongmen. And if I know anything about anime, it's that big stuff strongman versus swordsman works. It's great. Sorry, stuff you just do. No, I didn't mean to shame you. No. That was me being excited and happy. I'm not shaming you for missing some. I'm saying I'm happy that you're here. No one's obligated to be here ever. But also all of you are soft obligated. It's like infinite free PTO. You can leave, whenever, but also everyone's going to judge you and I'll be mad at you if you do. Greek Pancrator? I don't know what that word means. I leave freely, it's great, and I judge you every time. If it ever goes 20 minutes without one of you typing a message in chat, I recognize it. I know it. I know who's the most loyal or not. Nightbot gives me a chart of how often all of you chat. I don't look at it ever until I go change the bot commands, and then it tells me, like, hey, Mimi talks the most, or whatever. She's not even here. She's dropping down the leaderboards. You keep the tab open, so... Okay, that's all that matters. The ad runs either way. The number goes up, the ad runs. Pancrator is an old Greek no-hands barred wrestling, usually done naked. Yeah, my show's gonna go so hard. People are gonna be so into it. Imagine going to eat a big old turkey leg, but it's like buffalo sauce to hell, like a pro wrestling fan would like, and then it's just like a guy in a knight helmet wrestling a big naked man. And the night helmet guy has nothing else either. They're just like wrestling. As a pro wrestling fan, I resent that. Which part? You like buffalo sauce? I don't personally like buffalo sauce, but like, what do you watch? If there's a big pay-per-view on and you're going to invite a buddy over and you're going to watch the big strong men slap meat, what do you watch? Or what do you eat? Sorry, not what do you watch. You're watching the big men slap meat. Do you hate that I described it that way? I feel like saying that might have made you mad. But that's what it's all about, right? Josh, you and Uzi go hang out and watch wrestling together. Not mad, just joking. And answer the question, what would your snack of choice be? You're inviting Josh over to watch Hell in a Cell or whatever. I have no idea how dated a reference that is. What are you ordering? Pizza? Is it a wings and beer kind of scenario? You don't watch the WWE. Then AEW or whatever the fuck the other ones are. You're testing the limits of my knowledge and I'm at them already. I don't know more than that. Chips and soda. Okay, so it's a snacking event. It's not a meal event. You don't drink. Okay, neither do I. I'm just curious. I got chips and soda out of you. So it's like a snacky hangout affair. It's not like we're ordering a full dinner and eating that. Gotta pay attention, you can't have a full meal. Don't want to miss any meat slapping. You pay $50 for the pay-per-view, not affording a pizza. Got it. They do chant meat? No. I don't believe you, do they? I gotta get into wrestling. Do they chant meat when it's two big guys? Really? Did it on Sunday? Do you have a clip? I imagine Vince McMahon would personally shoot me in the head if I watched the clip on stream, but like, is there a clip posted in the Discord or something? They yell, they're just going meat, 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 meat as two big men go out there and slap meat. If you can find it, you'll put it on the Discord. Please do. Gee, that's so funny. I want to watch wrestling now. Is it always like that, or is that a rare occasion for the meat slappers to come out in force? AEW and Vince McMahon ain't at WWE anymore. I don't know what AEW really is. I just know it's an acronym. Vince McMahon left probably so he could shoot more people in the head for watching clips on stream. He'll still get me. The what? I don't even know, Prodigal. Hello. What part? I've said a lot of stupid shit in the last 5 minutes. It could be anything. No, he left because of the allegations. Yeah, and now he's a professional hitman for the WWE. Hi, Faye. Hello. You're not allegations. Did anyone watch that Vince McMahon Netflix thing? Because the trailer was fucking wild. And I should have watched it, but I didn't. You did. It was good. Was it, like, real? Or was it stupid? Also, remember, it would be new to me because I don't know shit about anything. It was real. But, like, funny? Or just, like, sad? Because I imagine the real story of Vince McMahon's life is mostly sad, but also you could write a funny Netflix documentary about it. The only real thing I know about him is that time he attempted to jump into the ring and broke both his quads and just ripped his meat to pieces. That shit was funny to watch a clip of. It's mostly sad. Oh, never mind. Is this a clip that he's going to shoot me in the head for seeing? It is. Okay. Post that in the Discord. I will watch the meat slaps after stream. It's fan filmed. I don't trust it. I'm not quite to the watch YouTube video stage of streaming yet. One day we'll just, We'll watch the Watch Mojos and the Mr. Beast videos and whatever else, and that's all we'll do all stream. I already talk for half an hour. One day it'll be all talking. I still gotta play video games a little bit so that you can think that I'm trying hard. Vince McMahon used to legitimately demote you if you sneeze. Wait, if you sneezed in... Demote you if you sneezed in front of you. Wait, if you sneezed in front of him, or if he sneezed in front of you, or if you just sneezed in front of him, because he thought it was a sign of weakness. You fucked it. You did. And Automod didn't want you to say that. Good to know. That's funny. I don't know if that's stupid. Fuck it, just put all 400 EPs of, fails of the week, just like middle school. I don't know what that reference is, Faye. I'm too old. I really like the giant Patamon plushie, by the way. Me too. Oh, do I still have this set up? 1 second. Boop, 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 boop. I can't see you for 1 second because I'm doing stuff. This one. Boop. Boop. Sure, that'll work. Check that shit out. That's all of them. You can see the whole bed's worth, including the little squishmallows that I got for us. I got the blue jay and got the little kitty you told me you like. And they're buddies. And also there's a frog now because Amazon accidentally sent it to my mom and she gave it to me. Also, I'm trying to turn this camera off, but I'm holding it in the air like an idiot, and it's hard to not... Okay. I got it. To not shaky cam the fuck out of you all. You gotta get out of here? Why do you gotta get out of here? Because there are stuffed animals? Or because I'm old? It was because I'm old. Not the stuffed animals. In middle school, it was 1999. Alright, I wasn't quite there, but... Kim, I'm almost old enough to be your irresponsible teen parent. You definitely are. That's cute, thank you. Hello, Kirby Air-Ride Gamer. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm so excited. I did boot this up just a little bit to set up the, like, OBS cropping and everything on the menus alone. And I was like, fuck, I really love this game a whole bunch. Remember when I said that Zoids game was probably my favorite GameCube game? I think maybe that's not true anymore. And actually, it's Kirby Air Ride. But really, it's probably whatever GameCube game I played last. That seems possible. ...2001 for your freshman year of high school, you watched 9/11 happen on TV in English class. I was in 4th grade. 4th grade? When 9/11 happened, and all I remember is getting taken back to the classroom, and while we waited for our parents to come, our teacher played God Bless America on loop over and over and over again. That's my 9/11 memory, was that God bless America, or at least I know I'm free, and I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. Just over and over and over again in a 4th grade classroom for like hours while we waited for all of our parents to come get off work and pick us up and stuff. Because maybe the terrorists would get small town South Carolina next. It goes Twin Towers, Pentagon, my elementary school in a 10,000 population city in South Carolina. That's the priority targets there. Do you guys think in 30 years you'll be sitting on a holographic Twitch chat? No. And someone will say, man, haha, middle school was in 1930, and I'll think of both of you and you'll both be dead by old age. No, obviously not. Twitch will die before I do. Guarantee it. I will outlive Twitch.tv. It'll get bought and sold and be something else, but I will outlive Twitch.tv. And hopefully we both live to be 1 million. More real situation than mine, Kim, that's for sure. You swaddled up in a blanket hanging out with your mom because you were a little baby. Not born yet. That makes sense. You forgot random field in Pennsylvania. That one was the one that was on its way. For sure. 6th or 7th, and your town is nervous because, yeah, actually near somewhere that stuff could happen. And that's why I got left in school all day. Yeah, not a priority target. My mom didn't come pick me up. That's why I heard God Bless America, where at least I know I'm free for 8 hours or whatever. So many times. I can't describe how weird of a memory that is. I was on the way back from the little art class thing to the classroom when we found out it happened, and then it was just there. And I don't know, it wasn't even a whole CD worth of America songs. That was the only one she had. On loop forever. I learned something at least. Learned what? Learned what? What did I learn? The words to that bad, dumb song? The song. I guess I did learn that song. That then also got sang at church pretty frequently every July 4th or whatever, because they say the word God in it, and that means it's a Christian church song. And the old lady who doesn't sing very good is allowed to sing it. Because her husband is the choir director. Move this back over here. So that was my 9/11 story. Why am I telling my 9/11 story? Whatever. What are the words after where at least I know I am free? And I'd gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. Insider Deal Choir. She was so bad. Wasn't she, Mom? Wasn't that lady so bad at singing? Not that any of them were that good, but like, she was real bad. You would tell her. I would tell almost, remove one person. There's one singular person that was involved in the church shit. Otherwise, I would tell every one of them, I hate you and this sucks. One person gets the pass. Otherwise, it's a bad time. Ads are coming up. Actually, they're running. I missed the notification because I was looking at other stuff. Who? Flora. I'll go first name. Flora is chill. Catholic Church doesn't put up with that shit. You gotta sing. No, everyone's saying, but also, like, to give the old people a break from the singing, you had to let the other people come up and sing, and then you would pass the collection plate, and then the group would sing, and then you'd sit down, and a person would sing, and then there'd be a service, and then everyone would sing, and then you'd go home, or whatever. Something like that. Yeah, a lot of singing. Ads are coming up. Xbox noise. You're getting Xbox ads in my chat? They must not know what I say about them. Hymns were the good part of church. No. There was none. The Jolly Ranchers were the good part of church, because my grandmother would bring in a big old baggie of Jolly Ranchers and pass them out to all the kids so that they would be quiet, because they'd be too busy eating Jolly Ranchers to talk. They're showing you South of Midnight twice. Almost played that today. They didn't give me a code. I waited until like 1 o'clock and then I was like, I'm not waiting anymore. I would only stream it literally today. Take me off the list. What is Kirby Air Ride? We'll get to it. It is about time to switch over, but I'm having a fun time talking about 9/11 and stuff. And church, you know, the big two things of my childhood. The big moments of my childhood. Going to church, 9/11, the release of Kirby Air Ride. It's what every kid my age remembers. Alright, is that a good time to transition? You all want to play a video game or you're all going to leave? Sometimes all you assholes leave when I play a video game. This button, that button. Let's talk about the Civil War next. I don't know a whole lot about it. I can tell you a bunch of the stuff near me and the college I went to and stuff, not named after great people. Your claim to church fame was that one time I went to Wednesday church, I played Bible trivia and won because I was a nerd who read the Bible already for fun. Congrats. Congratulations. What if we do Bible quiz night? Y'all want to do like that Kahoot game, except not surprise charge me money for a thing, and we just do a Bible quiz and see who's the best at the Bible? No Christians allowed. You'd fucking win Bible quiz night. Maybe. I'd make them hard. Can we do a 9/11 quiz night? No, probably not. Probably not. The moment when we're playing Kirby Air Ride and I fly the star and like the car into the big tower with the star on it so it drops a bunch of stuff is gonna hit a little bit different now, huh? How old is this game? Is this before? This is after, right? All GameCube games are after? It's after. They left that shit in. 2003, I think, is what this box says. It's the latest copyright on it. Can we do... what if we did just... maybe we do a Sporkle quiz night. That'll be the start of my transition into YouTube slop streamers. We'll just do a Sporkle quiz night, where we can all do quizzes together, and you can make fun of me for being a big dumb idiot about anything that ain't video games. Yes, people like that idea. Okay. Okay. I'll commit to that mentally. Can you make a Sporkle quiz and submit it? Yeah. In the exclamation point Discord, all of you can join. It's not like a subscriber thing, except my mom. She's not allowed. I'll put up a thread in stream discussion or something, and you can all link Sporkle quizzes there, and I'll do that after stream. And we'll set that up, and that'll maybe be next week, maybe the week after, depending on how many submissions we get and what other stuff releases and needs to get played and everything. I didn't know I wasn't in the server. Well, now you do. Join it. Slop streaming is top tier. Yeah, it's the dream. I would love to slop stream. Every single time I finish streaming, Stream Element sends me an email that's like, congrats, you got 15% more subscribers this stream, or, oh, good stream, you got negative 20% average viewership. It's like, thanks. And they give me the little chart of every, like, I don't know, 2 minutes or something of, like, the average viewer count, and it'll be like, I'll do it this way for you. It'll be like, oh, we're just chatting. I'm talking about 9/11. Everyone loves 9/11 in church so much. Oh, video game. Okay, and now we're down here for the rest of the stream. My mom needs a Discord spy. You don't. It's worse than what happens here, okay? I promise you. They're mostly just mean to me. Emma was nice to me today, and it was shocking. No one expected it. And then Josh and Mimi were mean about my banks. My banks are doing this weird thing where it's really like clumped together, and they're okay right now, and I can't touch them again for the rest of the stream or it'll fuck it up. But they were doing a weird like boop thing where like just this was open. Mostly posting anime gifs and talking about video games. Yeah, that's most of it. Is Uzi will just post video game gifs I have no idea about at all. Just some old shit because he's the actual weeb. That goes there. And then you got to stay there. Go here, and Kirby Air Ride is up, and I can hear it. You guys can't hear it yet. I gotta change the Twitch category. This game is old, so I'm going in retro because we have far better discovery numbers in retro than any other category we regularly stream in. So I will default to that for anything before the PS3, probably. This is Kirby Air Ride, a game that I think is amazing, and a game that sequel just got announced. Kirby Air Riders coming this year to the Nintendo Switch 2. It is a Kirby racing game from 2003 by Masahiro Sakurai et al. With a team and stuff. And this game famously was made in 3.5 months. Incredibly rushed and incredible results. I think it's a wonderful, good game. We got 3 modes to check out. We got Air Ride, which is regular racing. We got Top Ride, which is shitty bad racing, and I didn't like as a kid, but I want to check out to see if I was just dumb. And then also City Trial, the actual star of the show. Fortnite before Fortnite. You're dropped into a big map. You walk around, you find cars and power-ups and stuff, and you know, can kill each other. And then at the end, there's a big challenge. And this is the main good mode. Also, there's a free run mode where you're just allowed to run around the city. That was my actual shit. If you look at records, it has this cool thing where you do a challenge and you unlock something for it, and then it shows you the challenges around it, so you can go attempt to do those. You had no idea Fortnite was in that. Yeah, the 100 player city trial mode in Kirby Air Riders is gonna go crazy. I guarantee it. That's the shit we're all about. You unlock one of these, and then it'll tell you the stuff around it. This is also in Brawl. And maybe Smash 4? Is this still a thing in Smash? Whatever. It originated in this one. And so this is all the stuff. Childhood, me and my brother unlocked in this mode. This is the shitty racing mode. And then this is the proof that we played City Trial the most by far. We didn't quite get all of it. But, like, you know, we did a lot. You love records as a staple of Masahiro Sakurai games. Yeah, it's also in Kid Icarus. Kid Icarus, great. We love Kid Icarus too. Alright, I don't think I have many of the cars unlocked here because, like, why would I? So we'll just do the basic one. We'll do this one because I drew it the other day. Check my Blue Sky if you want to see some Kirby pictures. 2 Kirby pictures. One of them that's actually good and has this star in it, and one of them that's Kirby and jorts because Faye's dumb and told me to draw it, and I did it because I'm even dumber. 2 Meta Knights? Sure. Alright, so the way this works is you gotta kind of charge up your gas at the start. Different cars go different ways. You can suck up enemies for your power-ups, like Mario Kart style power-ups. There's good gliding stuff. You can hold back to kind of glide at any time you're off the ground. Some cars are better at the sky, and some are better on the ground. This is a sky one. Holding A will also drift and stuff. You can what? You can suck enemies. Don't be weird, Faye. Kirby loves sucking. Who doesn't? Getting my ass kicked. Okay, I hit an invisible wall. That's why I'm getting my shit kicked in now. It's probably because I'm not doing any drift boosting stuff. Oh, also I didn't know there were rails there. That's good to know. Yeah, I got my ass kicked, but this is a warm-up game. I haven't played this game in a decade or whatever. Alright, does that sound okay? No, it doesn't. The sound's muted. All you dumb fuckos. You're supposed to tell me that shit. Josh, you were the one who told me earlier. I thought I could count on you. Is this revenge for me being a little mean to you? You thought about it, but worried I missed a bit? No, you gotta tell me I'm just an idiot. I don't hear what you hear. Alright, that was a warm-up. Now we're gonna play a random course, and then I'm probably just gonna play some City Trial because that's the mode I like. We did come up with silly names for all of these cars because we couldn't remember what they were actually. So this was Boost, and this was Wing, and this was Star, and this was Takeout Box, and this was Zippy, and this is Sudsy, and that's the Wheel, and this is just Meta Knight. That's a character. This one's weird. This one's not able to turn. The cars have very different effects and abilities. This one you have to come to a stop to turn. but it stops and charges really quickly. That's kind of its whole gimmicky thing. It's also pretty fast on straightaways. I don't think this is a very straightaway friendly track, but we're doing better than we had so far. Oh, yeah, that was awkward. They're killing me. It does make it a little bit... It looks hard. No, I'm just shit. Never mind, I'm winning. I'm not shit. I'm only shit if I lose. If I win, I'm actually really good. And this game is hard. The music one's really good. It kind of just hits everyone. Oh, this is a 2-lap course, huh? We did it. First place. It's easy. Good. Women drivers, you're one of those. I don't drive and you do. Alright, chat room, you ready to see the real shit? Because this mode's neat and all, and it's a good time, and there's a handful of good courses and stuff. Actually, no, we'll save dessert for last. We gotta play this one. I hated this mode. It's like a weird, like, slack car driving mode or something. You also nearly got into an accident and died yesterday. I wasn't gonna say it because I didn't want to put your business out there, but I was aware of that. Random stage. All right, this one's weird. And I think it just has the one car you're allowed to drive. No, free start, go wherever it's tilted, steer right or left with the whatever. I don't know the difference. We'll just all be in this car, that's okay. So this is a weird top-down thing, and I think it sucks. I definitely remember it sucking and I not know how to control it, because it's like tank controls. So like, I only hit left and right, and I have to like think about the direction Kirby's looking instead of what it looks like, you know? And that shit sucks. I've never been good at that. I don't know why they made this mode. It kind of... Yeah, it's still ass. This is the one that's bad. And you'd think after like so many laps I would remember just the buttons to hit at what time. Not the case. Oh, I thought it always spit me for it. It doesn't. Okay, I gotta turn around. Yeah, I still can't do this, actually. It turns out. Last place by a, like, entire lap. Alright. There's a game in UFO 50 that's basically this, but better. Probably. It's also just like a genre of early racing games that are bad. Here's the real shit, chat room. We're gonna do just a regular game of this, and then we're gonna do just me running around and looking at stuff, because that's what I actually loved the most, was being able to walk around and look at everything. Wait, purple. Everyone starts on the same star. This one we called the chicken star because it kind of looked like a defeathered chicken. And this one sucks. The goal of this mode is to get off your car, find a better car, and then collect a bunch of power-ups. And then at the end, we're going to have some kind of competition. And maybe there'll be events along the way. Maybe we'll get clues as to what kind of events coming up. Of like, hey, it would be really good to have glide ability or something like that. This car we named Rex, the big motorcycle. That's defense. Regular wheel, we like the big ones. Oh, we like the Dark Star. This one's good at combat, but also good at flying. And so I just got this cute little pretty map to run around in. And I still remember, I think, every nook and cranny of this map. You see up there, we got 4 more minutes to collect all of our junk, like a Fortnite. We don't got a circle to close in, but you know, we got some time to power up. There he is. Oh fuck. Oh, we probably should. I joked about it earlier. We'll go break the star. Where's the jumpy thing? It's over here. Some of the boxes have like parts of a collection of stars that you can like build. If you've played Super Smash Brothers, you might be familiar with the Dragoon pieces, because that is from this game and a thing that is still in that one. Alright, we don't want the sleepy power up because it just sucks. Top speed, pretty universally good. I think reds are the ones that can have the pieces in them, but maybe it's all of them. Apparently this one, I learned the other day on TikTok, can fly forever. So that's kind of funny, but I never liked that one. And that's like forbidden knowledge. I didn't know that when I was a kid, so it's like I shouldn't know it now, you know? We didn't have TikTok back then. I got some pretty good defense in turn. The like grayed out ones are minuses. It's like if you want to reduce your weight, you know, that's one you might not want in some situations if you think it's going to be like a gliding challenge. You probably don't want weight. We played a lot of like hide and seek and shit on this map. 'Cause it's a pretty good sized map. It's not huge. You can traverse it pretty quickly. But it's got a good amount of like details and stuff in it. Various easily identifiable locations and stuff. Oh, Sudsy kind of sucks. I'm gonna skip the wait for now. What the fuck? There's flying. Yeah, it's air ride. You ride the air. Look at me go. It's very cool. That's just health. And this is 4-player split screen multiplayer, which is how we played it most of the time, or 2 players. Since I only got the one brother. Nothing in the garage right now. We'll take some offense. Man, are we gonna get no events, no Dragoon pieces? That's kind of a bummer for first look at it. But there's cool stuff that can happen in here. We just got unlucky this round. You know, you can't always have cool stuff or then it's not cool. That was a little landmine. Hey look, it's Wispy, that tree from all the games. It's got this weird little model of the city down here. That's a neat thing to find and discover. I'm spinning the stick to spin the car around and hit stuff. I could just try to be a jerk and go kill people so that they don't have their car at the end. I hit that person with the bomb a little bit. That's cool. All right, now I think we'd be pretty set for a gliding challenge. We're hoping for something along those lines. Battle, we're probably okay in. All right, this is all the stuff we picked up. Pretty even speed, but we got good spread. We got good top speed. We got good defense. Maybe we don't want gliding. We got somebody with the glide star with 3 glide. That might be better than us in our 4, but they don't have a lot of top speed. The takeout box, they kind of just picked up negative garbage the whole time. That's not very good for them. Single race. All right. We just got to do a race. That's easy enough. We got a lot of top speed. This should be pretty fucking easy now that I remember how to play. We got the wheel power up. That's a good one for this. I like the way the power-ups and abilities work in this. They're quite different than, like, picking up Mario boxes, because it's just some enemies that roam around that you have to, like, actively hit a button to acquire. And then they all do, like, or some of them do combat stuff, some of them do mobility stuff. Some of them you don't want to pick up, like the sleepy guy just puts you to sleep for a little bit. And you don't want to be asleep. All right, too high. Sakurai doesn't want us doing any skips like that. But we are kicking ass with all of our top speed boosts. Oh, we can do a skip there. All right, got a little turned around. That's okay. We had plenty of time to spare. And now, while we wait for everyone else to finish, we're allowed to just... Oh, maybe that's only if you have a little brother who's a further place behind. You can turn around and harass the other people. But we crush those CPUs. That mode's cool. I want to do a little tour of the map real quick. You all up for that? Oh, completing stadiums you've cleared? Oh, that's just all the events. See, look, good amount of events you can get out of there. All right, we're just gonna do a little tour. If we start with one of the fancy stars, they don't respawn. We'll start with this one. This is the actual best flying one. I'm not sure you can even get this in the regular free ride mode. But if you're in just the fuck around mode, you can come down to the garage and they just kind of got everything. This one and this one are the two that you have to like assemble, and they're intentionally broken because of that. This one's really fast and strong. This one flies really good. But the downside of Fast and Strong Guy is that he's one of the ones that doesn't drive until you charge it up. So you have to sit here and charge this whole meter to like fill up the gas. And then you get to drive around real fast until it's empty. And it lasts a pretty long time. And you just get to kind of haul ass. This thing's fast. I'm not good enough at turning and stuff to really get top speed. Yeah, that one's cool. We're gonna hop in the Dragoon and fly around with that. Oh, can I remember every star's name? Chicken Star, Warp Star, Glide Star, Dark Star. I think this one we just called Bulk. This is Sudsy. This is the surfboard. This is Takeout. That's the Dragoon. It was fancy enough to have its own name. That's the Boost. That's Scoot. That's Rex. That's the Wheel. Is this Jet, I think? This is Turbo, and then this is Zippy. Those are all the names me and my brother and my cousin called them. What's the car meant to be? This one? It's like a Hercules Beetle, I think. That's what I always saw, at least. You know? Ads are coming up in 2 minutes, chat room. We run those so that we don't have pre-rolls for anyone new stopping by. Thanks for bearing with me. And this one can pretty much just fly indefinitely forever. Wherever you want. So let's do some points of interest, shall we? This is a golf course. You got the little flag with the hole right here. You got one over here. If you hop out of your car, you can like, boop. Great hide and seek spot. One of the prime hide and seek locations. The whole map has these rails that kind of can take you around it very quickly if you touch them. And then you're just kind of on it until the next station. We're going to turn around. We're going to go back. If you drop down to the water, there's this little water wheel thing that'll take you up to this area. Not much to do up here, but if you break these rocks, they can drop power-ups in the other mode. Neat. Good hide and seek location. That's mostly just because it's annoying to get to is in here. Because if you're in a regular car, you can't really go over these walls, and you have to like dodge this thing, or else you will get taken up there. So it's just an annoying spot to be, more than a good hiding spot. At the north end of the golf course is this little forest of trees you can break. Fuck. This is what I mean. This is why that spot's annoying to get to. You know, a forest, and in the forest there are a couple of holes you can drop down. Like that and that. Yeah, this car is pretty. I think it makes more sense for this to be in Smash than the Hydra, but I'd rather the Hydra be in, honestly. This is Wispy. He's the boss in all the Kirby games. You can murder him, because he kind of just exists to be murdered in a bunch of games, including this one. There we go, we got him. Now he's just sad. I don't know why you can do that, Sakurai. That's just fucked up, but you can. Down here, we're in some tunnels. This is kind of a museum of the area. We got the big tower with the star. We got this little weird building. I don't know why they picked that one. We got this one that's like the multi-level building. And then we have like one of the little garage entrances. And then this has two branching looping bits that have little jump ups, and they also have a path back to the garage. Those boosters you do have to hit A on, because like if you're not hitting A, you're flying in the air a little bit, and if you hit A, you go grounded. So anything on the ground you need to touch, you need to hit A for. So there's a lot of like decent amount of active presses for that. Then we have the volcano area with some breakable rocks. On top of this volcano is the station for this area with the rails. It's cool. You got this little thing. You got a bridge here with some fire dragons that jump across. Cool. They hit you if you're on the ground. If you jump in the volcano, it kind of rockets you up to this thing that kind of overlooks everything, like the Kami lookout in Dragon Ball. But this is another good annoying hide and seek location, especially if you're Red Kirby. If you're not on a car, it doesn't bounce you up there. So you can just kind of run in and jump and hang out in this volcano forever. I don't know why they let you do that, but I love this kind of stuff. It doesn't feel like I should be here, and yet I'm allowed, and that makes me like being there. I lost the cart. There he is. We're not done here, though. Kirby is burning to death. Kirby's very powerful, don't you worry. Look at that! There's a whole underground area. But there's another entrance there, because down at the base of the volcano there are a handful of little breakable rocks, and under these rocks, one of the three will be a little pathway down there. We got unlucky, and I think it's random every time. I at least thought that as a kid. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. You don't warp if you're not a car. I like standing here. This feels like a spot you're not supposed to be. But a spot that really feels like you're not supposed to be there is back behind this wall where you come in through the rail we just grinded. And there's a whole big area you can just stand in. I don't think it's really even possible at all to get back here with the car. And this is just for on-foot Kirby exploring. Nothing ever happens in here. None of those events I talked about can happen are in here. It's just for, like, space to exist for this rail to look cooler. But I like being there. Have to pop out for FF14 raid night. Hope you all have a good night. Yeah, we're gonna have fun. I hope you win your raid. Later, Reen. Thanks for stopping by. Anyway, this also has a rail that you can go through. And you come out in this little area. And we're gonna get off the car because it's gonna be neat. Also, you can walk around in this area. Who raids at 9 p.m. on Tuesday evening? She does. Your ass would fall asleep. You have a weird sleep schedule. I'm streaming at 9 a.m. on a Tuesday night. It's a time most people do things. Anyway, you can walk through this little icy area on foot as Kirby. No reason to. It's neat to be able to touch these ice cubes. And this is where you come out here, except this one. Ooh, it's a one-way wall. How mysterious. I don't know why it's like that. But I've always wondered. They let you go back in here after you break the wall. But this one's just a one-way wall. That's interesting to me. Next up, we got this whole city area. Lots of buildings and stuff. You can take these little paths and go up on top of them. As you saw, we can fly into the star. We can. I know you can. Fuck. No, I didn't want to touch that. Fuck. We're coming around again. There you go. And that doesn't really do anything in this mode other than make the crowd clap. But it's nice to make them clap. Also up here is a weird, interesting thing. Where, oh, fuck, I need to get a star that flies normal. This thing is too fast. Is that there's a little exclamation point thing. You can get all the different power-ups in this solo free mode, but only through up there. And you have to touch it to get the power, but whatever. Looks like bubblegum stuck to a bird. No, it's Kirby, and we love Kirby. All right, that's about all that's over here. Not a whole lot exciting. There's this weird shaped like castle building. In some of the events, this thing opens up and has a bunch of power-ups inside of there. Otherwise, it's just a little rail station for over here. You can get behind these. Decent hiding spot for hide and seek, but more of just like you're expecting them not to check the good ones. Or you're expecting them to check the good ones first. More interesting is that on top of this building, if I can find anything to get airborne off of, I do have to ditch the star for this. And do a little platforming. Ooh, I don't remember how to get up. Do you have to go off this thing? This game does not have a controllable camera, by the way. It just does its best. And it's not doing its best right now. Ooh, maybe I do need to get a little bit higher on the star. Hopefully I didn't fall down far enough that I don't have that star anymore. Maybe I did. I don't remember where I parked it. We might have to go get another car, chat. Oh, there it is. Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. Where did I throw that car? That wasn't smart. It's over here somewhere. Maybe it's not over here somewhere. Let's go get a different car. That one was a bit too unwieldy for me to drive anyway. Is that coral? Yeah, I think so. Certainly looks like it. Friends and I would play this mode and pick our own forts and put all of our favorite cars in there. Yeah, we definitely did the Grand Theft Auto thing where we would just try to claim all the stars and put them in our respective regions. Excellent game. We did, you know, kill the boss, where one person would be on the Hydra and everyone else had the cars at their disposal to try to kill it, and then you would see how long you could last as the person in the Hydra. That was cool. All right, here we go. Look, they got a little flower up here. I don't really know why, but they do. I think it's cute that there is. Oh, there is a free camera. I'm just stupid. Sorry, Sakurai, I lied about your game. This is like, I think, the highest point that's not on the floating platform you can get to. So cool, there's a little flower there. There's my car. And while we're talking about the little flowers, guess what? There's one over here. I don't remember which one it's on. I think it's this one. Oh, we gotta glide up there. Okay. Yeah, we got another little flower. I think those are the only two. If there's a third, I don't really know where it is. Anyway, that's the city section. There's no reason to ever go on those rocks other than you like exploring. So next up over here, we have kind of this beachy area where they got this coral that you can crash into and break. You got this little whirlpool that doesn't really do anything except move you around kind of weird. Oh, there's our car. You got the edge of the world right here with this cool little barrier thing. You can go up under this station. That's fun. If you're not in a car, you like, you know, you can swim. Then you have kind of this, like, we always call it the garbage dump. I don't know what this actually is. Are these like bunkers? Are there soldiers in here or something? I don't know, but you can kill them. And the crowd loves it. This weird thing is like a lighthouse, supposedly. There's one event where it will turn on the lights and you can kind of... Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. This game is way more open than I expected. Just this mode. Just this one cool mode that I really, really like and is the main thing I'm excited for them to expand on. But yeah, this weird thing, those little target looking things are lights that'll turn on. And then you have this weird block fort thing. That kind of feels like that one Mario Kart battle level. The different warps will take you to different platforms, which is neat. But also what I think is neat is that, like, they're color coded. So like this takes you to the blue, green, whatever floor, because that's what color that is. And this takes you to the brown, red floor. And that also takes you to the brown, red floor. I think that stuff's cool. And you can hop down into the different levels. One of these has the station on it. Right here. All the stations do like have the name. I guess it's this electric lounge. Never called it that once. Green canvas that way. City Wharf. Now you know. You got this one little... Oh. Sorry. You got this one little water area you can be in that's weird. It's got this little... flip up and down. That's cool. Got a little rail. I don't know. Again, it's not needed. It's just a fun thing to touch sometimes. And you would think we're done, but we got 2 more things I want to look at. Hi, Esther. Happy birthday. You posted that publicly. I'm not doxing you. Happy birthday. Everyone tell Esther happy birthday. Esther, would you like for me to sing you happy birthday? I offered to Mimi. She did not take it. Yes, please. Fuck. I didn't think anyone would ever take me up on that offer, huh? Charm, you all have to sing along. Do you want backing music or you want me to just like raw dog sing it for you? It's embarrassing, but I'm an internet clown, so who cares? This whole thing is embarrassing. Dealer's choice. All right. Happy birthday. We'll go full cam. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Esther. Happy birthday to you. There you go. Happy? Was that terrible? Did you not like that? Will you be requesting that again next year? Alright, and then this is the little lookout area. We got up here by jumping in the volcano. You can fly up here natural if you got a good enough flying star. That was incredible, so thank you very much. You're welcome. And then you can actually climb up higher than this. It's a little platforming challenge on this little spinning platform thing. It's not a particularly hard one. It kind of just rotates under you. But this one doesn't have both things. And then you can get up here in a little, like, weird leaf part. And this is actually the highest you can stand as Kirby on the map. Right here. Enough that the ground kind of don't render anymore. So it's not actually that exciting to look at. There is one other area I want you to all see. And you know how I pointed out that cool little water barrier earlier that was out of bounds? Guess what? It's not. You can actually go further than that. And I'm behind it currently, and I don't know why there's like a double out of bounds, but I always loved that about this game. And they knew you could get back here. Their way's out right there. They modeled it and everything. But like, I'm outside. I could sail into the ocean forever if not for this wall I bump into very quickly. But it feels weird to be out here. Because everything else is cordoned off, fenced off, sectioned off. And then, like, you can just be out here. I'm, like, riding on the water barrier. I don't want to go past it because then we're stuck in there. But, yeah, that's the star we had earlier. It bumped into the wall right here. If you fly over it, you can get out there. And I think that's it. I'm not sure if there's anything else to cover. I guess we can talk about what all the different cars do real quick, because that's an interesting part of this, is that there are so many different cars. The one we were just doing is like good at flying. Takeout is just kind of like a big, kind of tanky, but still normal to drive car, but it doesn't have a boost. You see if I hold the A button, don't charge a boost at all. Opposite, this thing, kind of normal, but if you charge it, it gets this big old bubble on the back, and it really boosts very fast. It's kind of designed for the drag races and stuff. Scoot, small, zippy, good at jumping, but bad at gliding. That's cool. I liked Scoot a lot. That was one of my favorites. Not because I thought he was good, but because I thought it was a weird little shitty idiot. Rex we had earlier, just a big tanky guy. Motorcycle wheel. The motorcycles all have the benefit of always touching the ground. So the little spaces we saw earlier where you had to like tap A to touch the boost, these will always do that. That's nice. This is kind of just the in-between. Same deal mostly, but like not too big, not too small. This one I think is the one that just has a very slow acceleration, high top speed. Maybe that's, yeah, it is. It's still going up. I don't know if I can really utilize this here. But he's a weird one. I think it looks cool. Never liked this one, though. Turbo? I forget what you do. Well, we called you Turbo, so maybe you're fast? Oh, very slow charge. So this one's probably going to boost very fast for a long time. Or not. Or it just charges for a very long time and then... I don't know. I don't know how this one works. I forget some of them. But you can tell they kind of just modeled the chicken star and put some stuff on it. Good asset reuse. You made this game incredibly quickly. Zippy, we played a Zippy in the thing earlier. They don't really turn. You kind of have to do this like weird on a dime stopping turning, which you would think isn't very good, but it's actually pretty useful. It's great in battle. It was the best at the kill the boss thing we would play in this mode, because you can kind of like quickly change directions and dodge and juke out and like, you know, decent enough tack. You die in one hit to this thing, but like so do most of these. So Zippy is cool and unique and weird, and I think has a memorable design. This one just intentionally sucks. This is the one you start with. This one's default. That's just the car everyone knows that Kirby has. This one's good at gliding and is pretty. This one's good at battle and gliding. This one I want to try something with. You kind of have to charge this one to get him going. And if you run out of gas, they just like stop and gradually run out of speed. Oh, yeah, a gas guzzler, a real clunker. But I think you can fly forever on this thing, because when you charge in the air... maybe I need to get more air than that. I don't know how it works. I saw a thing where you could kind of just glide forever. And that this thing was secretly very good. I don't know how it works. Check the game facts, somebody, because I'll remember. But this thing, I think, mostly sucks. It's okay at battle. It's the budget version of the Hydra. And maybe there's some weird glitch that's with this thing that I don't remember how to do. The Hydra we talked about. This is Sudsy. Sudsy is slippery and sucks. You don't really turn too good. She got like no friction. I don't know what this one's good at. It might suck. Some of these do suck. And then last and maybe least, I don't remember what you are. Are you the one that accelerates for a long time and goes really fast? Yes. Slow start, fast driving car. A real drag race car. Because, it doesn't turn great either. Can you turn up the game? Why would you say that now? It's been so long. Alright, I bumped it up a tick. In fact, we're maybe done with the game. Let's do one more regular round of this now that we know more of what we're looking for. You thought it was funny? You all have to tell me. You all have to tell me. Or I'm gonna just start listening to my own stream while I stream. And dealing with the infinite hell echoes of myself. Oh yeah, you can pass through the floor here. I don't know why. Alright. Let's do one more free city trial, and then we'll move on to our next game. Because I do want to try haste tonight. Different colors are unlockables, so I think purple, brown, and white were all things we had to unlock. Purple is my favorite color. I always jump off the start at the beginning here because you can see car icons from further away if you're not on a car. I didn't really want any of those. Yeah, there's tech in this game. Oh, I mean, oh, fuck. I think I killed it. Sometimes they spawn in very weak. Yeah, I blew that one up. If you do more combat, last time we avoided all combat, really. But, you can kill people and it does break their car and then they don't get a car. Sakurai does love tech. I think we killed that guy. I was trying to, and I think we did it. We did. They ain't got no car. Alright, so now let's pick up some power-ups. Zippy, we don't like Zippy here. You only really want Zippy if you know you're going to be doing a battle or something like that. Something that'll benefit from its very unique weirdness. What's up there? Oh, that's just a person. Oh, here we go. An event's happening. Oh, it's just covered in fog. Some of them can be cooler than that. Sometimes you have to, like, kill a boss or lots of a certain type of thing or spawning or anything like that. I think that was a normal alarm, Esther. I don't know if that was the specific Nickelodeon slime sound. Why am I on this car again? This is the car I had last time. What else we got around? Nothing. I am gonna assume that is a Silent Hill reference, but I don't know anything about Silent Hill. One day, I'll play scary stuff and you can all make fun of me. But for now, you all make fun of me plenty. But once you're used to my regular levels of inaptitude and idiocy, we'll have to keep cranking it up to brand new levels. And then I'll play scary stuff. Oh. Oh, did somebody take it? I was gonna go get that one. Oh. No, they didn't. Alright, we're gonna bet it all on a drag race. Because I think it would be funny if we bet it all on a drag race and then got it. Kirby would never be in Silent Hill because he is without guilt. Yeah. I don't know how Silent Hill works, but I believe you. Ads come up in 3 minutes, chat room. Again, we run those so that people don't get pre-rolls. And it's nice for new viewers. And all of you old regular idiots can suffer the consequences. Because maybe you'll get new friends that way. And by friends, I mean people who watch me stream. And that's a good way to make friends. You'd have something in common with them. Oh, the Hydra's in play? Alright, now we look for all of the red boxes. Because if we get that, and it's not a gliding event, we're probably set. I don't know if other people have them already, or if we get to see that. Normally, you just look at your brother's screen to know if he has Hydra pieces or not. I don't think we're going to find it in 40 seconds. Oh, and Oh, that was the 30-minute or 30-second warning. I have a younger brother. Yeah, you know that. I've definitely talked about it before a lot. I've said it several times this stream. He doesn't live that far away from you, but we will not talk about it because that's doxing you. He is 3 years younger than me. Alright. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that person just didn't have a car at the end. I don't know what happened there. Shout out to siblings. Yeah, shout out to siblings. Yours, wait, yours is getting the big D a divorce. Alright. The opposite then. You're an only child if you couldn't tell. I was aware of that. Probably. Drag race, we got it, chat room. Holy shit. This is gonna work so well. Ad start in a minute. You're gonna miss this race unless you subscribe. Sorry. Oh, maybe you'll make it. It can't take that long. We're hauling ass now, chat room. We kind of just picked a super specialized star and then it paid off. That's cool and fun. Drag race kind of sucks to get because it's really just a what car and power-ups did you get one. This is cheating. No, I predicted well and I spec'd into a thing good. You know, you don't know where the Fortnite circle's gonna end. You don't know if you're gonna like... Oh, I could have turned event... Oh, just off. Can't turn it up. Wait, what's game tempo? Oh, and you just play slower. Weird options. Alright, and that's this game. I love it a whole lot. Kirby Air Ride's wonderful. It has LAN. I didn't know it had that. That's interesting. Is that still just 4 people? Can you play with more than 4 people if you have LAN adapter setup stuff? Is there anything you're hoping for in Air Riders? I just hope it's good and cool. I hope City Trial is the main mode. I hope it is the most expanded. I hope it is fun. I hope there are lots of cool events and a big cool map to explore. I hope the online exists and isn't shitty. I hope, you know, it's more than 4 players. I hope there are lots of stars to get. I hope events happen more frequently. I hope it's just a nice, good, fun time. And I really just want everyone to realize how good this game is. And I understand why you don't. This game's kind of bare bones. It was made in 3.5 months. It's okay to not, you know, see that it's so great. Because it really is just a very niche, weird kind of greatness. Not everyone's going to be like, isn't it cool that you can go touch these ice cubes in this area you're not supposed to stand in? That's not how most people play video games. I play them like a psycho, where I like to bump my head against walls I'm not supposed to touch. But yeah, I don't know, that's it. I hope it's good. I hope everyone likes it. I hope there's a lot of game to play. Same, yeah. Alright, I am going full screen. I'm turning this off. Goodbye for now, Kirby Air Ride. You're wonderful. And I gotta do setup. I did not set up this next game all the way properly at all. I haven't launched it yet. It's the first GameCube game to support LAN, and you can connect up to 4 consoles and then still just play 4-player mode, but with big TVs. They actually made the second Air Ride in 1 month. I'd take it. That would be impressive. I made a game in a month for a game jam, and it was alright. It was cool. I bet Sakurai and a team could do a better job than me and my team of 3 people did. 4 people. Gotta count myself. 4 people total. God, it's almost time to start thinking about that shit again. It's gonna be rough. I'm not gonna do as good this year. I'm not gonna work as hard on it. Unless I do, we'll see. In fact, I was one of the people in Vanilla WoW who would perform complicated Night Elf terrain jumps just to get over invisible walls into hidden dev areas. That's cool. I'm glad that you could do that, and I imagine they don't let you anymore, huh? Charm, you all heard of the game Haste? Because it's cool. And we're changing categories. Oh, there are a lot of people in here. Cool. You wanted to check this out. My partner has played a lot of it and has, I think, finished most of the regular non-endless mode type content. And it's just the kind of thing you see on TikTok a lot and then go, yeah, I want that. I love Sonic the Hedgehog now. I've played some of those games. This seemed cool. I clicked on Haste and the Steam page said games or similar games that you play. Sonic Adventure. Neon White. Alright, I'm in. Sold. Where's desktop? Normal game. I changed all my input settings and names and stuff. It's loud now, huh? Was it loud? It felt like it was gonna be loud, so I turned it down a tick. Is it still loud? Turn that off. It's loud on my headphones. This on and this pointed at. Anyone know where the camera goes on Haste? If you're the kind of person who likes fucking around with game boundaries, there's so much dumb shit you can do in Elden Ring. Cool. That's part of why I like Breath of the Wild, was the exploring and looking at dumb shit. I'm gonna quickly just go to the Haste category and see where people have their webcam, because it's easier than me knowing. Oh, Easy Allies is playing this currently. It looks like I can be anywhere, and it's fine. I'm gonna be looking this way, so I'm gonna move over here. Oop. Middle left seems good. It's out of the way of all of what seems to be the UI elements and all of the little overlay thumbnail elements that Twitch puts on stuff. So seems good to me. Yeah, think about that stuff, chat room. You make a YouTube thumbnail, don't put anything in the bottom right. That's where the timestamp goes. Alright, I don't know if my controller works. I haven't set this up yet. Let me unmute desktop audio. How is this volume? It seems a little loud. Remember that I probably want the game a little bit quieter than you do. You're not a conformist. It's just about doing a good job, really. I'm taking it down a tick. You don't care about covering that timestamp. No, the timestamp covers you, is what I'm saying. If you put anything important there, people on YouTube aren't going to be able to see it because it's going to have a number in front of it. You got to know how many characters go in a YouTube title before the ellipses. That kind of shit. The kind of real try-hard thinking stuff to do. I don't know what kind of settings we're in for. We'll leave regular difficulty and stuff. Sure, you can have my analytics. I'm probably gonna want VSync on. Well, we'll see. If there's screen tearing, I'll turn VSync on. Motion blur off. Alright, everything else probably fine. Ambient occlusion, whatever. It's not my favorite, but we'll leave it on until we see. And it'll teach us the controls, probably. Advanced rebinding? I've never seen that option before. Alright, you are ready? Look good, sound good? You can see, you can hear? Please confirm, give me a thumbs up. I'm gonna start decreasing the volume every second I don't get an answer or something. Or increasing my volume until I blow your ears out. It's good, thank you, Kim. Sorry you were jamming. I have seen that maybe this is a skip the cutscenes game, but we'll always give them a try. These are cool credits. I like the look of this. Good style to it. Was it content warning? Is that the last thing these people made? It was one of those, right? We're gonna transition into gameplay here. Oh, no. Okay. Never mind. It felt like we were gonna. That felt like the start of Spider-Man. Are you excited for the marathon? No. No. I'm not. I don't think I've ever played a single game that Bungie has made. I'm glad you're excited. You're going to bed? Don't go to bed just because I ain't played Halo yet. I'll play it one day. Oh, that camera is quick, huh? You have work. Okay, as long as it's not because I'm disappointing you, you may go to sleep. Everything's falling apart, run. Finally found you. You have the portal out of here. What? Who are you? We'll talk later. For now, just run and leap. You got it. The character design is really good. L3 to go fast. Okay. Cross to adjust your landings. No, that's the X button. Oh man, this haste game seems really cool. Is it out now? It is out. This is not a demo. And we're just starting. That was the first time we started running at all. Cool. Already did it perfect. I'm great at this. That was okay. That's fine. Oh, I thought that was a curve we were going to. All right, that's fun. Was it Defunct? What was that game where you're a little robot with one wheel that had the similar like land on a slope correctly to keep going fast game? The world is collapsing. You have to leave while you still can. Actually, every world is collapsing. Not a good look. Maybe we can find a place that's more stable. You're bored. Should help you reach the portal. Oh yeah, the board. Just do good landings to build up energy. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, is it telling me to try to land in a certain spot? Okay. Okay, I think that is what it's telling me. And we're gaining energy when we do that. Oh, I did not start. I did not see where it was. I did not start dropping fast enough. This one's weird. I can't see it ahead of time enough. Come on, game. We got it. How are you doing? I played this during Nexus and enjoyed it. Just started. Don't rewind. It's making me. This is a tutorial. We've been playing for 5 minutes. Very Klonoa silhouette. Yeah, I've thought about Klonoa a lot looking at this character. It's the red and white is kind of the way the hair, pigtails, you know. Learning the slopes. We got an Achievo for that one. Klonoa meets Sora. Perfect. Oh, it's making you mind. Yeah, it's just teaching me some stuff right now. It's in tutorial land. If I was compared to Klonoa, I would cry. No, Klonoa is cute. Klonoa's games, you can maybe argue about some stuff not being the best, but cute character design. Alright, I don't care. I don't care. I want to play the video game, please. Do you all care if I skip this stuff instead of reading it out loud all the time? I like the character designs and stuff, but like, I don't know how into them I'm gonna be when my game's just trying to hit the ground good. Can you not skip any of Riza's lines? Still trying to figure out the design. Okay. You need to find the currently active shot, is indicated by a glow that's visible from far away. You can see that by running into different positions. Wait, if you can't see it, run somewhere else and look again. Okay. Oh, I see it. I see what we're looking at. Run straight. Wait. Run straight into your starter starter. Oh, okay. Not like under the gap. Into this. Gotcha. This is fun. Well, I bumped my head a little bit, but that's okay. One v one you in City Trial. We just finished playing it, Loa. You missed it. I'd lose you to get the legendary vehicle. It's all luck, Loa. The legendary vehicle is not how you have a sustainable long game. Tried to play Solar Ash, but it's quite optimized for Steam Deck yet, unfortunately. Ooh, I don't really use our Steam Deck. Tony has it and uses it, but it's too big for me. A shard run consists of fragments, then you choose your path to the end. If you choose a fragment multiple fragments away, you'll automatically play through all of the fragments up to the destination. Oh, so if I'm like, I want to do this, then I just never have to see the screen again. That's cool. You'd get them. We'd play best of 100, Loa, and I'd win. Well, I want to see what the mystery event is. Mostly uses a Steam console, not gonna lie. Oh, you just like plug it into the TV? Let's do this, chat room. That seems fun. I don't know what all this stuff means yet, and I just want to ruin. I like the look of this game a lot. It's very pretty. And it holds up when moving very fast. I was worried about that. How's it looking stream compression wise? Because sometimes going fast kind of makes it look poopy. We had that happen some in Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, about to sleep, but have a nice stream. Sakurai would have a city trial battle royale and riders. Yeah, that's what we're hoping for, Lo. We're hoping for 100 people city trials and a very big map that you can explore. Yeah, this game also advertises really well. It's easy to see the fun in 2 seconds of a TikTok, even if you skip that TikTok, you know? That's the dream. It's impossible for somebody to not see the fun of this game. Oh, okay, don't touch those. Got it. This isn't Sonic, so that's a good thing. No, we like Sonic here. This is a Sonic-friendly chat room. I learned to like Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm getting just a lot of damage. Every time I look at chat, we take damage. Not quite as bad as Tetris, but not a game where I can look at chat easily. You like games where you can just go fast. Kim, play Neon White. It's the best go fast game. Dario is staring intently at one of Zoro's sparks as if she can give its secrets for the gaze. Ask whether the spark managed to collect. What kind of things? Oh, just spark multiplier sparks. I don't know how many we have. Let's just gain 300. No, it's too cringe. Skip every dialogue. Watch the one where they say you're like the Sasuke to my Naruto, bro. And then skip every other cutscene. Unless you're Gibbous, who actually likes it. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's fine. Embrace the cringe. You can embrace the cringe. It's not even like that cringe, because it's stupid. And being like cringe and dumb with your stupid friends who are in on being cringe and dumb is a good time. So if you're in for the dumb and cringe, then like, you can have a good time. Oh, I'm in the Fortnite smoke. That's not good. All right, they got Fortnite smoke or whatever. What do you call the Fortnite thing? It's the storm. Okay, never mind. Forget that I called it the smoke. Don't make fun of me. I've never played Fortnite. I like that it says okay even if I obviously really fucked it up. I'm going as fast as I can, video game. Oh, I'm getting my ass kicked. The Fortnite vape cloud, that is what the kids call it now. I do remember that. That makes sense. All right, so we need to hit more perfects. And not bump into stuff, probably. All right, let's say fuck it about the stars for a little bit. We don't even really know what those are for. It's catching me again. Is there like a go fast juice I don't know about that I'm supposed to be getting? All right, no, it is just perfect, like speed us up a lot. All right. We barely lit that one. Boost? There's a boost on L3. I thought L3 just made us start running fast. Okay, now I know. L3 boost, that's good to know. Maybe you're floating in the air too long. I think that might have been it. And also, hello. I was going for like very far distance perfects, but I think maybe a lot of fast ones are better. Whose dialogue was I not supposed to skip for Prodigal? I don't think it was one of them. Yossified Doc Venture. I don't know who Doc Venture is. I don't get your references. Venture Brothers. I've never seen it. Manifest an item. On perfect landing, restore 3 health. We probably need that. I don't know how much 3 is. I imagine that's not a whole heart container times 3. Alright, bye. It is a lot of dialogue. What is that? Gain 1% energy on close call. No, I don't really do this. There more stuff to buy? Oh gosh, you love a talk, huh? Alright, I see why people said that maybe this is a skip the cutscenes game, because like, I haven't played that much. I like the playing part. Yeah, we'll get that one. I don't know about the other one. The game be yapping. It does be yapping so far. I feel very fucking fast all of a sudden. Astrobot won best game, even though Thank Goodness You're Here was not. Oh, Thank Goodness You're Here sucks, and you just thought that maybe it would because you thought they were like xenophobic and preferred their British stuff or something. The long dialogue scenes are to intentionally feel slow, thus making the running feel faster by immediate comparison. I'm sure you're right, Joe Town. Also, hello. I'm glad we got enough people here for you all to entertain yourself because, I'm busy. We are getting a lot of health back, though. That's good. Charm, I like this game a lot. I can see why so many people said that this was a good Next Fest demo. It's much like I said about how it's impossible to not notice how good it is from a TikTok. It's impossible to notice. It's impossible to not notice how good it is from playing it for a second. The Captain. Is this game gonna be the new Subway Surfer replacement for ADHD viewing? I should try that. Anytime I'm just yapping in a TikTok, I should put this under it. The dick jokes had those judges guffawing. Is that that's a thing in that game that I didn't play, right? Working relationship, listen to the story. On perfect landing, gain 15% boost. Sure. Respect Subway Surfers. I've never played it. What if I did just like a Subway Surfer stream and then made a bunch of TikToks where I legitimately was playing Subway Surfers over and it wasn't just B-roll? Oh, they got like turns and non-straight lines now? That's fucked up. Also, I am not doing good landing flies. Ad coming in 3 minutes, chat room, you know the deal. Those are so pre-rolls can turn off. Because we like for new people to be able to come and watch and not have to deal with that. So I thank you for your patience. We have not gotten any perfects. A single time. All right, I was not ready for the new landscape and it fucked me up. Shard failed. Well, we did our best. Game anti-sparks 112. All right, is this for all you dark mode fuckers? This is so hard to read. Why do you like things to look like this? S ranks achieved 0. Well, I'll do better next time. When you were a kid, I would make up stories for all the characters you were collecting. In Subway Surfers, I didn't know you collected stories. And we did that too, they were just with Pokemon. I don't know what Jetpack Joyride was. What if I did a Zoomer Nostalgia stream? Where you just gave me all the the games of your childhood that I've never heard of that you're so into. Is there like a full-on stop talking to me button? There's not. I mean, I'm just gonna go back in. Well, those are all mobile games. I can set up BlueStacks if I can still get to them. Sharon, when you tell a streamer to put on dark mode, no, it's fucked up because I am the opposite of a cave gremlin right now. I have 3 very bright lights going. And also I like light mode in general. But turn some lights on in your goddamn rooms. It's good for your eyeballs. Dark mode is a crutch to let you destroy your eyes easier for the future. Actual child games would be like Sonic Unleashed. We did play it, I'd play more. New Super Mario Bros, Wii Wipeout, Just Dance, and a random Ben 10 beat 'em up. Link me the random Ben 10 beat 'em up. I was into Ben 10. I think that shit's cool. Blue light is the real enemy. We're all gonna get Gunner glasses this year. This is the year we all become Gunner sponsored gamers. I think you need to play Just Dance. Unfortunately, I can't get the camera set up good enough to see my whole body in the background of this room. I don't have enough room behind it to like zoom out far enough, I don't think. So if I go stand up back there now, you're not gonna see most of my body. And a stream where it's just like the jiggly bits dancing on stream, Restore health or get garden roots. I'll take that. I don't know what garden roots is. But we don't really need health at the moment. Ben 10 Protector of Earth. Are you on the Discord? Can you link that on the Discord? Because if you talk about a game cool enough, you actually don't have to do the redeem to make me play it. Because a Ben 10 licensed beat 'em up game sounds badass. I was maybe a little old for Ben 10, but I watched cartoons for a long time. I mean, I also still watch them, but I mean exclusively. We got an S. It's easy shit. Alright. What do you got? Reroll. No. Cooldown 10% boost for 6 seconds. No. Cooldown restore 2 health. Repeating? That's just like health regen basically. I guess we'll take the health regen one. That's cool. Oh, we're on this landscape. We fucked this one up last time. Fucking dark mode world, making it harder for me to see. Transformer animated this year. Esther, did you watch Transformers 1? That movie was very cool and surprisingly fucked up. We watched it kind of a while ago at this point, but we still talk about it. Yeah, and you fucking loved it. Cool. Tony's big into Transformers, my partner. I had some as a kid and liked whatever the like anime-ish one was that was on at the time, but in general not into it. But damn, some of the stuff in that movie was fucked up. Like the scene where Optimus Prime holds onto a guy and then transforms into a car to rip the man in half with the rotational force of his body. That's fucked up. When Ultimate Alien came out, my cousin said we were too grown up for Ben 10 and it pissed me off something fierce. Yeah, correct. Good. Gain on activate, gain 50% boost for 5 seconds. Or just max health. I want an activated item, it sounds more fun. It was a big childhood special interest, and Transformers 1 fully reawakened it. Good. Oh, it's L2 to boost, not L3. Cool. Good to know. That's the only reason we lost the first run. Never really liked the Transformers besides Starscream or Jetstream. Those racing ones turned you off. Oh yeah, the Michael Bay stuff was not great. My mom has seen those a million times though. Mom, are you still here? How many times have you seen the Michael Bay Transformers movies? Is it more or less than the Avengers? The Avengers wins by a lot. Okay, but how many for Transformers? Because I know that's a lot too still. My mom's a big time, well, it was on person. I'm starting to just gel and zone out with this and be able to read chat a little better. There are plenty of times where I'm just in a straightaway or something and it's fine. Basket of VHS tapes under the TV cabinet, kid. We had a lot of recorded like Batman and X-Men and stuff episodes. Yeah, a lot of old Batman and Superman recorded stuff. X-Man, Spider-Man. You know, the cool stuff. Sometimes I think I'm gonna get a very cool, perfect landing, and then I just don't at all. And it's like actually really bad. Yeah, my mom loves Wallace and Gromit. And the Looney Tunes. We had a Looney Tunes themed kitchen growing up. Alright, let's start whatever this challenge is. Oh god, do I want to start this challenge? Collect 5 stars. What's a star? Sharon, where are stars? Oh, are they in the middle of these? Sharon, I'm not going to complete this challenge, I don't think. Yeah, we're fucked. Did I? No. I maybe could have if I really asked. Ren and Stimpy maybe a little bit, I just didn't like it. But no, that seems like a no. Oh, we missed it again. Are these the stars I'm supposed to be getting? Who knows what's happening? I watched the Simpsons movie when that came out, but that's it. All right, that is a star. We caught one. Fuck. We have successfully failed this challenge, but we learned how to do it at least. I mean, we didn't learn how to do it. This shit makes no sense. Yeah, my mom did hate editing a whole lot. We watched it though. Ren and Stimpy and Beetlejuice were banned because my mom thought they were gross and nasty. She was right. My dad banned The Simpsons because he didn't think it was appropriate for an adult. Yeah, The Simpsons seemed like grown-up cartoons. I wasn't interested. Oh, we loved Cat Dog, though. Cat Dog was cool. That's not a great one. Okay. Oh, well, okay. We got really high in the air, and I did not expect that. There are now rings we can go through. That's cool. Oh, there's a big old pit down here. I want to see what's in here. Or is that just death? Okay, that is a death pit. Don't go in the big pit. I thought the big pit could be cool, chat room. What if there was something cool in there? Oh, wait. No, there was stuff going in the pit. Fuck. I get baited by the pit too hard. We gotta ignore the pit, chat room. I know it looks cool and inviting. No, going in that hole. Oh, we bumped our noggin a couple times. That's probably all right. Are you proud of me? I didn't go in the hole this time. I was still tempted by it. I wanted to. Oh, I am getting beat to hell. All right. I don't care, the captain. Restore 2 health on cooldown. Plus 60 max health. Don't we already have these? Do we combine these? I want to see what happens. Oh, we just have 2 of them. Okay. Tales of the Crypt comics? That seems scary. I don't like scary stuff. Oh, I can't activate them both at the same time and then my feet get white. You're like Shadow the Hedgehog. How so? Oh, fuck. Jesus. Jesus. That was a mean fucking way to lose. I barely bumped my noggin and you killed the shit out of me, game. That was crazy. That was like pretty gruesome. We got some S ranks. You're not like Tails because he's the perfect beam, but you're almost there. Yeah. You'll get there one day, Prodigal. Oh yeah, how many tails do you have, Prodigal? Maybe you're like him in that way. You gain anti-sparks from shards and spend them on permanent upgrades by talking to the captain. I want to talk to the captain. Also, I don't know where he is. Anyone know where the captain is? I guess over here. How the fuck am I supposed to know that? Other than the waypoint, I guess. Okay, maybe don't jump into the big hole. This game makes it really easy to want to jump into huge pits. Hi, Captain. Would you still like Tails if he had lizard tails, or is it specifically Tails' fox tails that let you fly that you like? You like a human tail. Gross. Bad. That's the worst kind of tail you could have. Max health, max lives we can afford yet. Energy, item rarity? Sparks and starting sparks. Well, we want to just pick up more money as we go. That's the best one. Cool. What do you do? Alright, here's Riza. I'm talking to them slowly so you can get a feel for their design or whatever it was you said you needed to do. You taking it all in? I don't think there's like a visual novel hide dialogue button. That would be cool though. Alright, yeah, anti-sparks after runs. Yeah, we're gonna go for another run. I like the meta progression power-up. Those are very important for me in a roguelike, because I don't really like roguelikes. But I like going fast. Going fast makes me feel alive. Goku has a cool tail. Goku had a cool tail, and now we don't. And Earth started a tradition of circumcising the Saiyans at birth, so none of them do. You'd think they'd maybe want some monkey powers. It's not like if Trunks had a tail and then became a monkey, Vegeta couldn't easily get that shit under control at that point. But also, maybe it'd be cool to do tail stuff. And like, go big monkey mode when you need to. You never know if you need to go big monkey mode. Which DBZ characters are circumcised? Every Saiyan. I'm talking about Saiyan circumcisions, where they cut off the tail, not like wiener stuff. My mom needs to go to bed. Yeah, good night. I'm sorry we talked about circumcising Goku and now you gotta leave, but Good night. Sam's like Undertale. He don't got nothing down there. He's a skeleton. I don't know what you know about anatomy, but that ain't got bones in it, despite the name. Is Goku Banana here, guys? Sometimes. Surely those halflings born without tails. Oh, huh. So only pure Saiyans have tails to start with, huh? I guess they aren't doing Saiyan circumcisions. I guess they do Saiyan adult circumcisions, which is like worse probably? I guess they're, no, I was gonna say at least they're consenting. I don't think any of those assholes consented to that. And also, Goku wasn't an adult, was he? Close call gives energy. Close call gives boost. On a non-perfect landing, do a perfect landing. Whoa. That seems really good, but we don't have the money quite yet. 4% energy or 10% boost. I like boost. I like going fast. But those without are more likely to not care about fighting. I kind of assumed that was partly a cultural thing. I didn't really have evidence for that, but like, Saiyan culture is fucked up and based around fighting. But I guess Goku didn't really grow up in it, so who knows? But also, he was hit in the head a lot as a baby. I don't think Saiyans had like cartoons. Like if you're a kid watching cartoons instead of like doing daily karate lessons, you probably don't want to do karate as much. So you could watch cartoons. So it is like a genetic thing, huh? Weird. That's less funny though. I thought we were gonna have a good bit going with the Saiyan circumcisions, and then I was proved wrong, like factually. Textually, not what's happening. Disappointing. It feels like I can make it in there and something cool happens, chat room. I'm gonna lose a life every time there's one of those weird pits. Doesn't it feel like you could go in there? Anyone know when the Diamond characters come out in Sparking Zero? Are they like waiting for English Diamond to be over? They should make Dragon Ball D&D. That would maybe be neat. I'm sure somebody's homebrewed it. Dragon Ball AF. I don't know. Is that a thing, or are you just doing as fuck, or... I feel like we're going quite fast this time. This shit better be an S. Easy S. Okay, okay, okay. It's the community-driven fan sequel stuff from the early 2000s. Steam says April to June. Alright, okay. They also have January to March 25 crossed out. Like, maybe that was the first wave of support? I don't know. 100 health. We don't need it. It's activated, but it's got a long cooldown. I gotta sneeze. Okay, I thought I maybe for a second didn't successfully hit the mute button because I went for the one on the microphone instead of the one for OBS. I think I got it. Hi, Space. Hello. This game's cool. Just passive plus 10% boost. Yeah, we'll take it. On Spark, pick up, restore health, or just, I'd rather on cooldown so we have it when we need it. This game's about going fast. And it's a roguelike and stuff, but we're on like run number 3. This run would be going so good if I didn't try to jump in that pit again. The pit I know kills me because I've jumped in it 3 times now, but it looks cool and I want to see if there's anything down there. Doesn't seem like that kind of game. Another easy S rank. All games should grade me and all games should give me an S. Alright, another challenge. We fucked these up really bad last time. Don't say generous. I did incredibly well. Alright, we just gotta catch this fucking thing. Yeah, we did it. Easy. That was an easy one. Unleashed wasn't afraid to humble me. I deserved it in that game. I did very poorly. This game, I did incredibly well. And I got an S rank, as it knows I deserved. Sometimes I feel like I hit perfectly where the end of these coins are, and then I don't get a perfect. It makes me mad. Another easy S. For Unleash, she unfortunately did not lock in. Yeah, I wasn't the most locked in. Destiny Glimmer made me think of candy, and Womp's fruit looks like yummy mangoes. Wampa fruit. I don't like Crash very much. Perfect Landing, get health back. We did like that. Gain 10% energy. Just every 10 seconds. We'll take the regen and we'll take the Perfect Landing health. Those are pretty good. Chat room ads in a minute and a half. Again, to keep pre-rolls off. Sorry, what? I don't like Crash Bandicoot. I think his games aren't fun, and I think he's a terrible mascot and looks stupid. And I hate any game that makes me run towards the camera, and it's all Crash's fault. You didn't think you were gonna let me play a zone out, like, comfy, chill run game and not have incredibly stupid takes, did you? That's the most important part. I do like the little close call going through gap thing. That feels good. What do you mean this is awkward? Do you love Crash Bandicoot? I'll try them one day, or like try to stream them one day and maybe like them, but I do think Crash sucks currently today. Choose a reward. Activate slow time and increase movability for 5 seconds. On a close call, gain energy or just max health. I think I just want max health. Sekiro's currency isn't memorable, but it's fun to hold the collect button. I remember what they look like. I don't know if I can tell you what they called. Probably just gold. Attack the machine. How do I attack the machine? That's some Sonic Frontiers shit I don't know about. Oh, I just gotta touch him a bunch. I can do that. Space on a 1 to 10, how much do you like Crash Bandicoot? Is question 1. Follow-up question, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate Sonic or Crash Bandicoot 1? Pokemon currency is fun because you get it for beating people. Yeah. And also you need it all the time. That's a game you absolutely have to buy items in a bunch because you need Pokeballs. So you have to engage with the currency. $11 in a 6.5. Of course a 6.5 is shitty, Space. Come on, bud. You know that. I wish IRL operated like that sometimes. You can go beat up anyone on the street and get their money. It's gonna be illegal, but you could do it. No one's stopping you except all of the laws and the police officers. But in Pokemon, if you beat the police officers, you also get money. This is not legal advice. Don't do that. And if you do that, don't tell them I said to do that. That was fun. That was a fun little boss fight thing. Shard complete. We did it. That felt really easy. I didn't even feel like my items were that good. I just did a good job that time, I guess. 5 S ranks, chat room, and the only death is when I jumped in that hole like a dipshit again. We're doing great. Let's keep running. No, we're done with the shard. We completed it. That's probably like you just like your items. You want to keep doing a build. All right, skip some dialogue real quick. Almost thought we were going to get away without dialogue, but nope, never. Actually, I want to go talk to the captain first and see if we can upgrade stuff. I think this game's incredibly pretty. I really like the look of it. Like graphically and designly. Oh, well, fuck you too, I guess. My captain. We can get max energy, item rarity. Let's get item rarity. That's fun. And we'll get some starting money. Sure. Crash 1 is definite. You definitely understand the frustration. 2 and 3, hell nah. Well, obviously I would play 1 first. And complain the whole time. No, I would go in with a very open heart and want to love it. I want to love every game I stream. Is that true? Has there been a game I was intentionally playing to not like? I feel like that's maybe something I've done at some point, but I can't tell you what it would be. I even wanted to like Loop 8. What games have I streamed that are stupid? Don't say all of them. I know somebody was going to type all of them. Somebody else is going to type Kingdom Hearts. Also, don't do that. I don't know what way forward is. I got to turn around. Okay, we're back on track. I mean, the fact that you hate Crash itself got me side-eyeing me. I like good video games. I think Crash is legitimately very stinky, and Naughty Dog didn't know how to make a 3D platformer. And they had an idea, and it was very bad and wrong, and it's why 3D platformers aren't like that anymore. It's an alternate timeline that could have happened where every game was like Crash, and it didn't, because it was worse. And also, he looks like that. Why does he look so stupid and bad? Of all the 3D platform appealing? You like Tails. Say a Sonic game. Unless Gravity Rush counts. It obviously does. Crash has to be the most appealing. You like Sonic. Those are 3D platformers. You hate 3D Sonic. You like Unleashed. You just talked about it. Taking Crash over Mario any day of the week. You and no one with the power to make that happen, because that will never happen. Naughty Dog will never make another Crash Bandicoot game. I'm sorry. They're too important and make games that people actually like now. I would still argue about whether or not I like those. Yeah, Sly Cooper's cool. You're re-downloading the Insane trilogy and you'll platinum for me. I don't care. Oh, I didn't talk to the guy that was in there. You can do whatever shit you want in your own time. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. Post about it in the Discord. I'll read it. I'm morally obligated to make sure nobody's saying slurs. I gotta read all that shit. I'll read about your Crash Bandicoot playthrough. That's fine. Unactivate, gain a boost speed upwards. Cool. I want the jump ability. Sly Cooper fucking owns. It does. And it's on the list somewhere and we're gonna get to it eventually. You were upset about Sly? No. My brother bought Sly Cooper with his birthday money and then I played it a bunch. Just like Kingdom Hearts. Oh, that is a good boost upwards. That was fun. I like that. It'll probably get me out of a jam every now and then, but also I just really like doing that. Yeah, that's just fun. That's a cool button to have now. You play Kingdom Hearts 1 a lot, but then your sister is the only one to obsess through Cage 2. Cage 2 is really good. Oh wait, you love Mario 3D World? That counts. Guess Odyssey was neat too, but that is good. Look, you're naming a bunch of 3D platformers that you like, and all of them are better than Crash Bandicoot. It only takes a matter of time before I have to throw hands with you. Look, 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 we have a redeem on the channel. For however many money it is, you can add a game to the master list, and we'll play it on a Thursday. Or a Tuesday if time wiggles around. If you want to make me play Crash Bandicoot, I'll do it. Eventually. Maybe it'll be down there with Conker. It won't. I like Crash Bandicoot more than I like Conker. Because I like almost every video game more than I like Conker. Making me play... No. I'm going off a very old opinion. Maybe I'd like it. I promise to go into every game on that list with an open heart. I would love to discover that I love Crash Bandicoot. I don't necessarily think I will. But wouldn't it be cool to play this thing that you thought you didn't like and then realize you like it? Crash Bandicoot 4, the newest one. Space, is Crash Bandicoot 4 good? Also, I'd have to buy that one somehow. Give me the one that I can easily pirate or something. Come on. I wouldn't even have to. Those are probably on the PlayStation Collection thing. Gooners hated the new Tonwa design. Well, then I'd hate the new Tonwa design. Why do I want to put that one? Okay, fine. Crash Bandicoot, the original. You can give me 2 or something. Yes, but 2 and 3 clear it. What's the best Crash Bandicoot? And do I need to care about Crash Bandicoot lore at all? I would like the boosty one, please. I will put the best Crash Bandicoot game on the list and kind of high up, probably. Maybe the card game. That obviously doesn't count. Esther, what was the Lamau at? The cart one? Stop saying Crash Team Racing. It doesn't count. Crash Team Racing over Mario Kart Fight Me later? I don't need to fight you. You can just go be sad on your own. Time's obviously proven that you're wrong. I gotta collect fucking stars again. Oh, never mind. They're not in weird, dumb rings this time. I just gotta find the fuckers. What do you mean, yeah, okay, buddy? They don't make those games. They, for whatever real... oh, this is like a Tron thing. Snake thing. Okay, so I gotta not touch my butt. It's Snake. I'm picking up stars, and it's like Snake. Okay, I gotcha. I don't know where I'm going. Where's the fucking star? God damn it. Okay, I didn't get it. Mario Kart 8 took 11 years to get a new sequel. Yeah, it took a decade to get one, but I got it. The self-assigned Gooner label. Okay, that's what I thought you were laughing at, because it was the funniest thing I said, and I was hoping it was something I said. I just thought it was funny. I would never in a million years be horny for a Crash character. But sometimes you just say stupid shit because it's funny. I feel like Fatal Fury had the chance to perform very well. Do you? I played the first beta or demo or whatever, and it felt like shit. I was so excited for it, and it felt like trash to play. Maybe it was just because of network stuff, because they were having like network connectivity issues at the same time, but even in like training. Yeah, City of Wolves. It felt very bad to play. Oh god, it's a hidden word? How bad of a block term is hidden word? Oh, okay, that's why you can't say that word. Apparently that's on my blocked words list. Obviously not because of this context, but like, whatever. I should read those settings. I set them up a very long time ago. Ronaldo, yeah, okay. I didn't know that. I barely know that he's a soccerman. Run 100 meters to restore 3 health. 10% boost on spark, get health. I'll just run more. Probably the least confident of it in my league, but I expect 80 plus a week ago. We'll see. Like I said, it felt very bad to control. Oh, what the fuck? You can just have stuff coming out of the ground now? I don't think we're gonna live this one, chat room. Damn. Maybe a salty Tekken fan that is also an established video game critic will be lenient on Fatal Fury. I don't know if that's the crossover there. 3D players play 3D stuff most of the time. I guess if you're a video game publication, then like you probably only have one fighting game guy on staff. I like the music in this area. That's cool. Alright, I like the jump ability, actually. I would love to have that forever. Yeah, I got you, man. Spelling and reading's not my strong suit anyway. I pieced it together. Also, what's up with the latest? They just didn't know what they were doing. It's just really bad. The first thing I saw was that Paul now has an unblockable that's very easy to do. Basically, it's just like, seems like not considering what changes actually do. Because Paul has a punch that forces you into crouching. And in Tekken, if you're standing, you can block mids. And if you're crouching, you cannot block mids. So it forces you into crouching. And then he has another move that's now fast enough that is a mid, that it will hit you, and in the time you are standing up from the forced crouch, you are still in a crouching animation and you cannot block it because you are in a forced crouch, and there is a mid that can combo. So if you block the move, you just get hit. It is an unblockable setup into a bunch of damage and a bunch of shit like that, basically. It seems like they just didn't know what they were doing, from my impression. I'm not a Tekken player. I'm shit ass at that game. But the people I know who do play Tekken, oof. Ask Josh about it on the Discord. Josh is where I have learned a lot about the Tekken change stuff. Pretty much all the season 1 complaints are amplified. Yeah. Like, it doesn't look like they took consideration in. It's more like they already had plans and then the game was like it was and then they did the plans anyway. Oh, chat room. Hunter x Hunter has a date and pre-orders are open, and Hunter x Hunter Impact is a game we're going to stream because I have already been asked if I would stream it. And that's all the convincing I needed. So thank Valerie. And because she asked, we'll do it on a Thursday sometimes because they work on Tuesdays. So that'll be a Thursday game eventually. Main Bisky, she's the GOAT. You get a 3-person team. My team's probably Kurapika, Killua, and somebody. Thinking Krollo, but lore-wise, that doesn't feel like the best. Hisoka seems cool. Razor's funny that he's in there. Oh, you can get a straight up bad. That's the first time I've gotten a bad. Good to know. Should be illegal for Krollo and Kurapika to be on the same team. Yeah. That's kind of why I don't want to do it, but also, like, they're video game characters, so it's fine. I don't know. We'll see. I'll play them all. What I do with a new fighting game, especially a game like that, is I take every character into training mode and I hit everyone's buttons, and then I find a button I really like, and then I play that character. That's how I fell in love with Rize in Persona Arena 4, is because her jump B is so good and fun. I was like, I just want to do that. Oh, that's not what I hit. What do I hit? No, huh? I don't know what its weak spot is. Illumi is in it, right? No. No, but there is a season pass, and there are 4 DLC characters in it, and we know Neferpitou is one of them. Attack the machine. How? I bumped into it like the other thing. Oh, like this, I guess. Oh, this is really some Sonic the Hedgehog shit, huh? Oh, okay, so going through those, not necessarily a good thing. Cool. I would imagine Illumi is in as DLC. I want Knuckle to be in so bad, and I want him to be so complicated and stupid. I want everyone to be upset about playing against Knuckle. Not because he's good, but because they have to do weird shit. Okay, now we just have to be calm through here, okay? No bump on our head, no trying to go through the rings. We're just gonna take our time. We're gonna go through here. Chat, will all of you play Hunter x Hunter with me? Oh, fuck. I wasn't paying enough attention. I bumped my noggin on a laser beam. All right, we got time for one more run. Now, I can only spend money on rival skins nowadays. Fair, I guess. You've only seen a few eps of Hunter x Hunter. Do I need to know the lore? No, but it will have spoilers. I'm already aware of spoilers that are in the game. Like the unavoidable kind. Like a character's super is a spoiler kind of thing. You're not buying that heart emoji. All right, well, what if I said it would make me sad if no one would play it with me? Will you all show up for the stream? The trailer today said there's single player content. I don't know what the said single player content is like, but we'll be doing it. I'll try to go online and fight people. Well, you don't want to be spoiled. Ugh. Fine. Defo be there for the stream. Cool. Okay. Good. What day of the week is July 17th? This is an important question, chat room. Hopefully it just is a Thursday, and then I don't have to wait. Worst case, it's a Friday. Thursday, fuck yes. Hell yeah. It is lol, hell yeah. They know. I'm excited for that shit stupid game. And streaming it means I can technically write it off on my taxes, I think, depending on how that stuff works. I'm not actually sure. 2 days after your birthday. Cool. That means your birthday's a Tuesday. I will sing you happy birthday if you would like. On the day. That's only available to people who are regular enough that I recognize your name. Or give me money in a sub, I guess. Or, I guess I should include lurkers somehow. And it has to be the actual day. None of this, like, my birthday's tomorrow shit. This game's really fun, chat room. And I could see it being very easy to just, like, zone out with on your own. Like, streaming, I gotta stay a certain amount of brain engaged and read and all that kind of shit. But I could easily just sit here in silence with the stream going and mostly look at the stream I'm watching instead of doing. Easy recommend if you're into this kind of stuff, I think. Obviously, I've only looked at it for like an hour, so who knows what overall progression stuff is like, but I know other people like it, so I imagine that stuff's fine. That was a C. Come on, that was at least a B. What do we got? Close call energy, perfect landing, invulnerable. Yes, please. I like the startup it takes to get running. That 1 second of invincibility is kind of nice. Could have used it there. Also just like the cool flash if you did a perfect landing that happens there. Yeah, that felt like a C. I got hit and stuff. What's this challenge? Survive. Oh, okay. This is how that one Halo ends. Oh, okay. I jumped right into it. I thought it'd be gone faster. Oh, okay. Game freaked out a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, ads start in a minute. I'll snooze those. Whenever I can reach my controller over, or hand over and do a snooze. I'm gonna. Because we're almost to the end of the stream. If this is the last one, we'll just burn all the snoozes on it. It's fine. That was a B performance. That feels good. I didn't feel like we were doing that great. 1 for 10 meters gain energy. Cooldown gain 10 boost. I just like those. Generous? The greater be snoozing ads. This is cool. I like this. Oh, okay, there's a train up there. All right, we gotta be a little careful, I guess. Okay. Don't run on the train tracks, kids. That's a good rule of thumb. Hate when games make you keep track of percents. I'm not keeping track of nothing. Number go up. That's good enough for me. Okay, I can't land on top of them. Good to know. Half of Hades is math. No, you can ignore every number. And Hades make the number go up, and that's all you gotta do. If number goes up, good. S. Gonna say generous now. I earned that one. An ancient device? Yeah. Sure. I didn't read what it did, but one of these said stuff goes up. Are those good? No, those are bad. Okay. They looked good. Blue's supposed to be a good color. That was cool. Did you see that? I navigated that stuff so well. But some numbers go up with a flat value and some are percents. Yeah, just pick one. Who cares? In Hades, you can click the buttons good enough that a few points don't matter. Oh, that killed me. Okay. If a game is generous enough that you can win through skill no matter what, then the numbers don't actually matter. You just gotta hit the buttons better. And be thankful for that option, not like intimidated by it. If the numbers help you, the bigger the number, the less good you have to hit the buttons. I lost. Oh, we're going this way. I didn't know where we were going for a second. Oh, we're gonna die. We are not making it back to that boss we made it to last time. That's disappointing. This level's long. Alright, there's the end. We're like very almost dead though. Pick one. If full health, we are not. Slow time. Let's slow time. Oh, I should have gone in the fucking pit with our time slowing thing. I probably could have dodged the walls better. I should stop with the pit. I know the pit's nothing. Yeah, those are bombs. I thought they looked good to touch before. They don't. I like the music of this game. Ooh, I thought I made it through there. Damn. Well, that was very fun. But chat room, that's gonna do it for me. That is our time. A little bit over time even. I'm gonna see who's online for a raid. Thanks everyone who hung out. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for listening to me talk about Kirby Air Ride so much. Thanks for sticking around and watching this game. Thank you to anyone who followed and subbed during the stream. Thank you to everyone for just generally hanging out and having a good time. If you want to join the Discord, you can do that here. ! Discord. I got socials and stuff that are all linked below. This Thursday is going to be blueprints with the backup game in case I'm too stupid. There is a chance that I'm too stupid. And we're gonna raid out to somebody. Who have I raided out to recently? Bea 2 again. Well, she's the only person I have online. So Bea gets an extra one. She raided me, so it's fine. Stick around for the raid. It's nice for me, it's nice for her. I think she's pretty cool. She raided us the other day. And so we're gonna return the favor. I will see you all Thursday. Thank you so much for hanging out. Alright, good night. And goodbye. I'm waiting for the raid button. I thought I timed it well this